friends, it's Yogi Michelle from BU Yoga and Ayurveda, coming to you from my office with a morning stretch. Feel free to join in. It's not long, less than 10 minutes. Do be careful if you've ever been advised not to do stretching, but this is going to be nice and gentle, okay? So I'm going to lay down as though I was waking up in the morning, even though I don't sleep on a mat, I sleep on a bed like normal people. But just like you would probably do in the morning, let's start off with a nice full body stretch. Reach those arms up. It should feel very natural to want to do this when you wake up. You might even straighten your legs out too. It's up to you. Remember, you're always listening to your low back, breathing slow and deep through the nose so we can really be conscious of what's going on in the body. After that full stretch, let's do the opposite and hug those thighs to the belly. And you don't have to do them both at the same time. You can do one at a time, hugging and breathing, or both. And notice as I'm holding my legs that I'm not shrugging my shoulders up. I'm keeping space here at my neck. If it's difficult, you might even use something like a yoga strap to help hold your legs. Could be a towel. And you would just bring it over across the top to help you stretch. After a few breaths there, we might move the knees around in circles, moving that synovial fluid around the femur heads, making sure you go both directions, always. And then even dropping the feet onto the mat, onto the bed, making your feet wider so that you can rock your shins like windshield wipers, left and right. Again, we're just getting the body to move a little bit more, getting rid of that morning stiffness, which is natural and normal, okay? It's just a thing. And bring those legs still, with your feet parallel. Bring one ankle up to the other thigh. We call this a figure four. And you can hold that thigh gently, rolling it away from you for stretching the groin, maybe the outer hip. Where you need it most is where you'll feel it. You could also gently rock that knee side to side, getting more stretch in the waist, the outer hips. Or even choose to lift up the foot and hold the thigh. If you have space for that, this isn't something that you have to do. This is just an option. Again, if you have something like a towel or a blanket or a yoga strap, you can put it behind that thigh and hold the strap, pulling the legs towards you. Remember that you got to do both sides. So drop and then see your choices. Remember, the side is not going to be like the other side. It may be a lot tighter, maybe a lot looser. Maybe it just wants to be rocked side to side. It doesn't want to be held still. This is your practice. You're getting your day going. What is going to work for you? And again, if you choose to hold the leg, you want to make sure that you have space here at the neck and shoulders. You're not practicing crunching yourself up. When you're done with that, hold the pose as long as you like, whatever feels good. Just release the leg down and then pull those thighs towards you one more time to roll on your side and press to an upright sit safely. And then come and sit on the edge of the bed. I'll pretend that I'm on the edge of the bed here. I've got my legs crossed. You could have that way too, or your legs can hang down. We're gonna do some seated cat-cows, and it would look like this. If you're seated, the hands are on your knees. If you're cross-legged, same thing. When you take a fresh breath in to sit tall, you'll exhale, round the back, chin to chest, make your spine shaped like the letter C, and then breathe in and do the opposite, stretching the chest forward, pulling the shoulder blades together. Exhaling back, your weight is rolling to the back of your sitting bones. When you come forward, the weight is rolling forward. And just going through maybe about 5 or 6 breath cycles. Exhaling fully, inhaling fully. You'll move at your own breath's pace. And then when you've found that you've had enough, just come to center, Move the ribs around a little bit. Prepare to do another stretch. Lean in. Again, you can keep your hands on your body, or if you're hanging over the edge of the bed, you can put your hands on the edges of the bed and just let your back body have a nice little stretch. Remember to breathe through the nose, deep and patient. And then press yourself back up. Sit however feels comfortable. And let's roll the head around. Chin to chest. Making some more space here. Move it any direction that feels good. Go at whatever speed feels right. You might hear some clicks or some pops, and that's okay. Keep the jaw relaxed. Let the head be heavy. And then we'll come back to center. Interlace your fingers and turn your palms forward. Stretch your hands. Feel your forearm stretch. Pull your shoulders back. You'll feel stretch more in your upper arms. Still breathing. And then bring your hands above your head. Move your hands in a little circle above your head. Go both ways. Good. And then start to pull with that left arm and lift your right elbow and lift your right ribs and stretch energetically. And then go to the other side. Pull to the right, lift that left elbow. And then go back and forth one more time. Maybe you're stretching the shoulder a little deeper, able to pull the hand further. My elbow's behind my head. Be mindful you're not pushing your head forward to get into this stretch deeper. Keep your spine in a nice alignment. And then we'll finish, press up and out. Roll the shoulders. Hit my chair. And then we'll finish with a downward facing dog using the edge of your bed. So come on, time to stand up. I'm going to bring my chair onto the edge of the mat to pretend that is the edge of my bed. And then getting into this pose safely and mindfully, start by just bending over and bringing your hands to the bed. It's okay to have your knees gently bent. Once you are forward folded, you're going to start to step your legs back carefully, bringing the hips back as well. See how my hips are moving back as well? And your head is going to be coming down lower. It doesn't have to come down as low as mine is, but you want to be feeling like you're pressing your booty back. Bend your knees as much as you need. If they're straighter, it's going to be more intense. And you want to feel like you're pulling your hips back, but your palms are staying glued. Relax your neck. So you're dynamically stretching here, and you can walk your dog if you want by alternately bending the knees. It should feel nice in your back, your ribs, your side body, everywhere. It's a wonderful stretch. Remember to stay at your own range of motion here, breathing through the nose. And when you are done, ready to come up, don't stay too long, don't get dizzy. Bend your knees, look at your hands, and walk forward. Keep a hold of that bed. And then coming up safely, the knees are bent, palms come to the low back so you can hinge up, pressing down gently. And you're standing, ready to start your day. Shake it out. Let's take a deep breath in, stretch your arms wide and high, reach up. Palms pressed together. Exhale your thumbs to your heart center. Take a moment of gratefulness. Namaste, friends. Thanks for stretching with me this morning. Have a wonderful day.